And I'm up about 495, almost 500 bucks. Kind of up and down a little bit, scalping. And I'm going to call it a day in this account as well. This is a take profit trader account, 50K, 495. Happy with that.
Okay, ES swept below. Does that mean it's time to go back up? Or more downside?
Looks like it's bleeding out on the CVD, doesn't it? Little bounces. And the bounces are so little on the delta, yet it goes, 20 points. I guess that's not a lot, is it? Feels like a lot, but it's not. We're only down spot 15. All right, why don't we do a little trader check-in, guys? How are we trading this morning for a Friday? We green, we red, we following the plan, trading the setups, getting caught off guard. Down 28 is not bad. It's essentially flat. Green, 3 accounts green. Nice, Bob. Bob, you've been taking out a lot of consistent payouts. It's been great to see. Little red's okay. Yeah, caught off guard easily. Yep, chopped. Yeah, well, we kind of came into this session warning about the potential for these type of conditions on a Friday, the day after. A lot of people aren't trading today, guys. A lot of the bigger banks and institutions and hedge funds, guys, they're not at work today. They're home. It's us retail traders and the automated algos today.
All right. I got a good bit of my drawdown taken care of on that long. Now that was a long from, we retested that composite low volume node there at 837. Pushed down below it. ES came into a composite low volume node and I ripped it long.
Nice.
With a little bit of size. Good. They also count weekends, Biva. That's no fair. That's funny. Look at that. Look at that rally.
Yeah, it's nice.
Can it get above 865 again?
I bought 1NQ in my Robinhood account down there. I was gonna just kind of sit on it a little bit. A couple $100 real fast. Nice. Do you think it's a buy the dip type of environment? I can't imagine that we're just gonna sell off all day for a Friday.
CBD turned around, that's for sure. Whoosh. Oh, crap.
Look at that. Maybe on the VWAP bounce. But if we're in balance, ES is already at VWAP. We could go right back up. Is this a failed breakdown? Doesn't feel like downtrending conditions to me. It feels like we're still in balance. So could very well work. I don't know. I don't think it's ideal on the higher time frame, but didn't quite get there on Q. It already is battling at POC and VWAP on ES.
Came back to that low volume node at 873, retested it. Another push up. They got to rip it for the rest of the day. Fail breakdown. Right to point of control from the overnight.
This might even be the spot here. Might not even get to VWAP. Hard to say.
Oh. Looking for a little bit more pullback. I think that's what it looks like when Santa puts his finger to the side of his nose and up the chimney he arose.
All right, we're going to give it a countdown in about 40 minutes. And also today, guys, I'll be dropping my interview with the new prop firm. Entirely new trading model, very exciting. That'll be dropping this afternoon, so stay tuned. Watch YouTube for that interview dropping today. Yeah, who'd have thought, Jake, that we'd be in balance like this and just kind of return? I'll be right back.
Would not be shorting that VWAP. Maybe up at 891 if you want a short. Oh, what have we got? Of course, you got 5 points off of it already. What does the indicator say? The indicator says we're up there at that gray zone. ES is trying to get above VWAP. $892.50. I was wrong. Look at that. That would have been a decent scalp short off of VWAP. Is it going to continue? We were right on point of control on both NQ and ES.
Really hard to trust that setup though in these conditions. Even though it did play out perfectly, huh? Both indexes and RTH VWAP. Well,
whoa.
It might, Logger. It's hard to say, you know. The model seems very intriguing. So we have the concept, right? And the idea. Now we got to see it actually play out in the masses. So my hope is that it will, because the model is trader first, as opposed to, you know, many prop firms that, you know, the more evaluations we buy and blow, the more money they make. Why do I look so creepy? Chuck looks pretty good. Nothing like a bald chipmunk.
That's funny.
I look like a villain, not a hero. Like a fat, like kingpin boss. Overindulged chipmunk.
The penguin's got some skills.
He does. AI skills. Come on now.
Well, I mean, you've got to be a prompt master.
Nice, Cammy. Good job. So I didn't take it. I don't think Chuck took it either, but there was a textbook VWAP Bounce.
I just didn't like that it reacted ahead of it, and ES had already touched VWAP.
Right. And generally, guys, when we're in balanced conditions like this, and we're still trading, you know, within Wednesday's value area, we're still in the Globex value area, right? We're just rotating around this way, right? We tend to, the point of control, or the VWAP tends to be a magnet that we can rotate around. Doesn't make the best level to trade off of. Now, it's not to say it can't work or doesn't work, but it's, you know, it's not ideal. But if you took it, good for you. Trusted the setup and you took it. You can long at that lower band, Water Boss. Too late now. That was a setup for sure. It's a lot of setups.
Yeah, that was an RTB or a fade value or extreme, I guess.
Yeah, we fade. Touch VWAP, yeah. Yep. Water Boss, absolutely. I'm already slowing down my trading. I hit profit target in 2 of my accounts. So I'm already at a point where I'm not just taking every setup I see, but you know, that doesn't mean you can't. Well, a lot more people on the stream now. We got almost 100 people on the Discord. So people are waking up, showing up a little later today, I guess. Or they saw that I was giving away an account. That could also be it. What do you say, guys? We trading? We focused? We just watching the market today? What's everybody doing? I don't know if I would fade the VWAP again here. I might even look for the continuation.
And we have an IB.
And look at that. It's between those key LVNs. Almost to the tick. And we're at IB mid is where VWAP is. Perfect balance conditions. It's a good day to chill and watch. Here we go. We're starting to break now. See if we get continuation. ES is already far through it. Nice. Beautiful. Now we're coming back up to low volume node. How high does this thing go? Do we continue to grind up all day, all the way back up to that monthly upper band? Very possible.
Went up and tapped Wednesday's RTH upper band right there at 895.
Rejection. Right back to point of control.
I was waiting at value area high. Did not get there.
You guys see that flash crash print on Bitcoin on Binance? There was a print of $25,000 on Bitcoin and quickly reclaimed above 87. That's not scary if you're a big Bitcoin holder. Imagine you had limit orders down there. You had a limit order to get filled short. You would have made a fortune. Low liquidity, Sonny, is what they're saying. Crypto Penguin would know. I'm not a crypto expert. I just read the headlines. Saw the chart. So Waterboss says, how can I anticipate that this would break through the VWAP to low volume nodes and a newly formed IB? It just seems strange. I saw it short and someone, is that really strange? I don't think it's that strange at all. I mean, this is the same pattern we've been seeing for a while. Breakdown. I mean, it happened on what, Tuesday? This looks like Tuesday's chart, doesn't it? Almost identically currently. Kind of like we've seen this before. So the more time you spend studying, researching, thousands of hours, guys, you'll get better at being able to anticipate. But you can't become an expert just by, a couple weeks, couple months. Everybody wants to be an expert because they You know, I can buy myself a nice piano. Doesn't make me a great piano player. I got to practice that shit every day for years. It's all about screen time. Time in the seat. You either do it or you don't.
David.
It still doesn't make you like able to call every market move. We're still wrong. But we think in terms of probabilities. What's the most likely thing that's going to happen next? Based on experience, based on what we know about the auction, based on what we know about the system and its setups and its principles. Put it all together, and you got a trader, an experienced trader.
Patience.
And also, I had talked about if we're in a balanced market, VWAP becomes a price magnet that we rotate around, not something that holds for continuation like in a trending environment. Every time, Tony, I see OBT, I think ODB. OBT likes his price action raw.
Okay, ES did not make a higher high. NQ did. Oh, just come and get me.
It's just grinding, guys. This is very reminiscent of Tuesday. Very reminiscent. We can grind all the way back up to the highs here. Very, very slowly. I think all the big volatility is gone now. I wouldn't be surprised if we just grind up from here.
Just say hello to point of control for me one more time.
We went from 40-point candles to 10-point candles.
Just one more little sweep. One more little sweep, then you can go.
Yeah, you know me. You down with OPP? Yeah, you know me. I was a kid when that came out, man. I had it on cassette. I had the Naughty by Nature cassette tape.
But did you have the single or the full album?
I had the full album.
Yeah. Come on.
No, I was not a wigger. Just a regular old white boy that likes some hip hop.
Hooray! Ho!
I should have been. I was also really young when that came out. Really, really young. By the time I got into I was always really into music. By the time I was old enough to actually have an identity, my teenage years, I was really into punk rock. Big into it.
Almost. Almost. You can go soon. You can go soon. Just get me in.
Well, you want to go down or up?
I want to go up.
You always want to go up.
Up. I always want to go up. That's right.
I mean, this could be the, we're still holding this price channel. So if this gets bought up quickly, that keeps my idea intact that we're going to continue to channel up. We want to see this get bought up quickly. We don't want to see it bleed out and break this channel.
Okay. Now you can go. That was the tap, point of control. Now let's rip it. Rip it like it's hot. No, don't come back. I will protect my position.
With your simquiddity.
Yes.
I will defend this position with lots of buying.
Took a bath this morning.
Oh, if this long down up here?
Yeah. Come on, guys.
That's a good 40-point drop. 40-point drop in 2 minutes. It's probably the biggest move of the day. That one and this one. All right, guys, we'll give that account away in 15 minutes. Who's excited? Still under 100 people in the Discord stream. That's lower than usual.
Good odds. Good odds. You streaming on YouTube today?
Yeah. Come on.
ES doesn't want to run.
Decent crowd on YouTube, actually. Jerwin's ready. Ooh, Boxing Day. Is that just UK or is that Europe? Boxing Day. Ooh, Canada as well.
Patience, Wendy, patience. We'll know later.
Probably I thought Santa Claus was from Canada. What you guys doing celebrating Boxing Day?
I think Tony has an argument.
Tony said he's from what, Finland?
Yeah.
There's a North Pole, Alaska. I don't know. This still looks grindy up to me. Just like Tuesday. All this selling just keeps getting absorbed and bought. Wow, Ray.
Yes, it's bleeding.
Someone needs a little meditation today, I think.
Be the one. Be the one. All these little candles.
I got a new trading chair. This thing is so comfortable. It's got a footrest. It reclines with a foot. I can put my feet up. It's incredible. Have you been drinking this morning? It is Canada. They have been known to get tight a little early in the morning around holidays. It's a GT player. GT player.
Yeah, I hear you, Michael. But I'm not gonna let it draw down on me. I want this thing to go. No, I'm out. I'll take a little bit off the table. It wants to pull back a little further. ES has just been 1 minute candles. It's just had 7 red candles in a row.
I still think up. See, that got bought. See if it could reclaim VWAP and IB mid. And this is POC right here. Greetings from Holland. Greetings from South Florida. It was a brisk 71 degrees this morning. I had to put on my sweatshirt. Not easily. My pool was cold too. I didn't turn my heater on. So I had to have a cold swim. Miserable.
Got a balmy 51 degrees here in the mid-Atlantic.
Ah, that's actually pretty warm.
My sister was saying she's out in Boulder, Colorado. She said it was 70 degrees yesterday. Crazy. I'm back in. See if we can get some continuation this time.
$25. I thought you were in where, Chuck? I thought you were in Pennsylvania. You're not. You're down south now currently.
No, I'm in Pennsylvania.
Oh,
Yeah, yesterday it was 51 degrees. It dipped overnight. We're gonna get some slop tonight.
$80 degrees. How is that? It's gonna be almost 89 here, Michael. How does that? The highest temp in the country. Pretty sure we crushed 80. Our high for today. Oh no, actually 78 today.
Oh wow.
Cold.
Look at that VWAP bounce to the tick on gold. It just came down, touched it, and said, "See ya."
I'm at the bottom,
Grind our
Michael.
way up.
I'm in southern Florida. I'm up just north of Miami. This is a Chopfest, guys. A little bias to the long side. Ooh, South Beach for a honeymoon. That's an interesting place to have a honeymoon. You guys go clubbing? I'm not a big fisher, Wendy. I know. I live in one of like a sport fisherman's capital of like the country here. And it's just not my shtick. I have a lot of friends that fish, just not me.
Well, Roadrunner,
Yeah, who would have thought?
Roadrunner, you don't have to take trades in this chop, though. That's
Guys,
the cool
look.
thing about
VWAP, point of control, and IB mid all at the same price.
Yep.
If that doesn't say balance, I don't know what does.
what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? That was a big push down, wasn't it, Jake? It's getting absorbed. ES coming back for lower band.
Not a lot to do here, guys. We're going to give away that account in 5 minutes, so that'll bring some excitement back to this stream. I'll be right back.
Woohoo! Anybody trade any gold this morning? Good stuff. Good stuff. Fantastic. All right. So out of those of you who traded gold, how many of you took that VWAP bounce? I want to know. I want somebody to have got it. That works too, right? A break and back test of IB high. Oh, nice. Jake, you should be in the money. Should be in the money then. What time was it? 9:52 is, I mean, it came down. It did not touch the actual VWAP. Here we go. Was this the last check of VWAP on NQ? Made up the money and lost. Yeah, I'm still working on that, on this account at least. ES is below VWAP. Oh, cool. Yeah, that was fire. I mean, you just hold on to that one, right? Once it was a poke down below the pivot R1, came real close to VWAP, zap it. Then it hung out at the R1 and it said bye. Got up, hung around the upper band for a bit. Fiddled with point of control there at 45, 59.50. Was that the last test of VWAP? Now we're going on NQ. But then gold, once it didn't even back test the IB high. Here we go. We go on NQ. ES is still just in that rotation though. ES is not pushing up like NQ. I was waiting for it to pull back to 877 and a quarter on NQ. Did not do that for me. Yeah, J2 Chris. Gold really likes the IB levels. So it's kind of stitching around the IB extension up there. Looked above it, came back down, pushed back up. So the IB2X on gold is at 4582.7, melting up. ES CBD turned up. NQ CBD turned up. How many of you are using CBD on gold? Chris, I know you said that gold CBD is not as reliable. Have you seen it kind of become more reliable? Because I'm taking a look at it when I watch the gold charts.
Just haven't been trading it or looking at it. In fact, I took it off my monitor up here. I've been trading it so little.
Wendy, I do not use the fixed range volume profile.
Maybe
I use
the session profile.
Actually, I found that the anchor gives me a little bit more flexibility.
Off the drawing tools?
That way it stays on the one side of my screen.
Yeah. Still like it wants to grind up. Everything's getting bought. We go higher.
But that wouldn't be the initial balance. That would be the first hour opening range of Globex.
Yeah,
initial is going to be 820 to 920.
Yeah, initial balance is always the first hour of regular trading hours. That's what the initial balance is. So you can't just change the times of it. Otherwise, it's not the initial balance. It's just an opening range or a range you're looking at. Here it goes.
There it goes.
Looks like the bid is supported as it continues. Let's see if it can keep breaking above. Seems like it's going to grind up from here, something, something, something. I think somebody said that somewhere.
Mm-hmm. I've heard it before.
I mean, this is like carbon copy of Tuesday. Nice, Michael. All right, why don't we do a giveaway, folks? What do you say? Who's in the mood? I'm in the mood.
Let's do it. Everybody says go, go, go.
All right, so the way this is going to work, I'm going to come up with the word. Bird is not the word. Word is not the word. You're going to put the word in the chat. Do not spam the chat. I'm talking to you, YouTube people. I ejected 2 people last time for just constantly spamming the chat. So don't spam the chat, please. Once will do the trick. And guys over in the Discord, do me a favor. Head on over to the YouTube. Give it a like for me. You can press the like button. If you prefer to smash it, go right ahead, smash the like button. Subscribe, all those wonderful things that help us get engagement, and the prop firms go, oh, this guy looks like some people are interested in him. Let's give him accounts to give away. So that's the way it works. The word for today is going to be tenacity. Tenacity. Put the word tenacity in the chat for your chance to win a top 1 futures account. Good luck to everybody. I hope you win.
There goes. Let's go. Come on. Continue. I know we've got a value area.
We are going to continue.
There,
it's just very grindy, so it's going to take time. You got to be patient. Super grindy. All right, we'll give it another minute or two. Get the word in the chat. You have better odds today because we don't have as many people on the stream. So good luck. Someone's got to win. Unlike the lottery. I heard an interesting statistic that if you buy yourself 100 lottery tickets, it doesn't even increase your odds that much. Like you would obviously think, oh, if I had 100 tickets, that's like 100 times more chances of winning. I agree with you. 4-4. The lottery's also been called the poor people tax in a lot of ways because they tend to spend more money on lotteries than people with money. The irony. Yeah, it's an interesting little tidbit. Oh, Ray decided to join us. Better late than never. I had to get another eggnog, i.e. screwdriver. Yeah. We're watching you, Ray. Keep it PG. PG-13. How about that? All right, guys. 30 more seconds and we're going to close it up. I'm thinking PDC, but that's just me. I think we're going to go back and revisit those highs. I think it's going to take a while, but I think we're going to do it. Could have a couple of little sell-offs in between, little micro pullbacks. But based on this price action, volatility's gone. Sonny says, keep it OG. All right, guys. Can I get a drum roll, please? Drum roll, please. All right, here we go. Drum roll. Actually, there's a lot of people. Valentina Marverto, you are the winner of a brand new Top 1 Futures account. Congratulations, Valentina. All you have to do is DM me. Make sure you get that account.
The crowd goes wild.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Congratulations, Valentina. Merry Christmas. I don't think it's a lottery. I think you have to a lottery you have to pay to get into. What is it, a sweepstakes? When anybody can win? No purchase necessary. What is that? Is that M? I look like Eminem.
Chris Bieber.
I was thinking like Marshall Mathers, Marshall Drysdale.
DJ Shady 8.
In all fairness, he has more hair than I do. The diamond earring. All right, we are getting a bit of a rotation back down. Let's see how far it goes. Well, ES is actually back at point of control VWAP. I think there'll be continuation to the upside. We'll see how fast it gets bought up. CVD is actually pretty close to the low here, which is what's really interesting. So a lot of these contracts are being scooped up on the bid.
Almost Vin Diesel. All right.
Almost Vin Diesel.
Vin Drysdale.
All right, so just a reminder, guys, I have a big, wow, silver's still going. Crazy. I have a big interview dropping today, guys. Brand new prop firm coming to the market, brand new model. You can get a straight to funded account for $100. Payout in 5 days. What? What? Did you say $100 for a straight to funded account? Payouts in 5 days? I did. I said that. Yep. How is that possible? Well, you're going to want to watch the interview. Dropping today, a little later this afternoon. So watch the YouTube, watch the Discord. I'll plug it in there as soon as it's live. Yep, it's going to be on YouTube, but I'll post the announcement in the Discord too, so you guys don't miss it. Yeah, sorry guys, it's the launch is US only for the moment. So I do apologize to our international traders, our Canadian brothers and sisters. I'm sure it will open up soon enough. Now, if you have a US address and a VPN, I'm just saying. I'm not saying anything. I'm just giving idea, you know, I'm just talking theoretically. I don't know how that all works. I think if you're an American, Donald, I think that's what's, if you can prove, or if you have a valid, you know, like a US passport or license, I think that would do the trick, to be honest. Yeah, probably that, Ray. And there's a know your customer probably once you get to pay out that you might need to verify. Hey, Shane, good work. All the way back down. Still in value. Does it retest the lows? Didn't quite get up to those highs. It did get up to the value area high.
ESCBD just turned over. That's annoying.
I haven't taken any more trades. I'm actually probably going to wrap up here a little early for me. Let me get back over here. We got Chuck back up. Chuck, you going to stick around for a little bit? What's your plan?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep trading a bit. Man, it pushed all the way down to the lower band. That was a good paid value extreme. I'll probably be in the NQ trading room.
Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up here because I need to get that interview ready, and I also need to record the intro for it. So I have a lot of things I need to do to get done in preparation for that. It's going to be an exciting little announcement, so stay tuned for that. It's also kind of a weird day for trading, but that's all right. I finished up nicely in my top 1 futures account and my take profit trader accounts. So guys, watch the Discord for announcements. Also, the Inner Circle waitlist is up. If you haven't applied to that, you're interested in Inner Circle, I'm going to drop the link in the chat here. Be sure to hit the wait list. If you have any questions, let us know. There's the wait list for Inner Circle. All right, guys, if you're going to keep on trading, manage your risk, stay sharp. Chuck says he's going to head on over to the live trading room for our premium members. There's the link. You don't have to go home. You can't stay here. Chuck will be over in the NQ trading room calling out market move setups for you guys. So go join Mr. Chuck over in the NQ room. Manage your risk, stay sharp, guys, and we'll be back at it on Sunday for live Q&A, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live Q&A, and on Monday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the live stream. Hopefully we get a little more action back in the markets. Have a wonderful day, guys. Enjoy your weekends.